What is the most important way to raise money efficiently? There are many ways to raise money efficiently, and the most effective approach will depend on the specific goals and circumstances of the fundraising effort. However, there are a few key principles that can generally help increase the efficiency of fundraising efforts. Here are some of the most important ways to raise money efficiently. 1. Define your fundraising goal before starting any fundraising efforts. It's important to clearly define your fundraising goal. This will help you focus your efforts and develop a clear strategy for achieving your goal. 2. Identify your target audience. Understanding who your target audience is and what motivates them to donate is essential for efficient fundraising. This will help you tailor your messaging and fundraising strategy to the specific interests and concerns of your audience. 3. Develop a compelling message. Your fundraising message should be clear, concise, and compelling. It should explain why your cause is important and why people should donate. A strong message can inspire people to donate more generously and can help you reach your fundraising goal more quickly. 4. Use multiple channels. Using multiple fundraising channels can help you reach a wider audience and increase your chances of success. Consider using email, social media, direct mail, and other channels to reach potential donors. 5. Engage donors. Building strong relationships with donors can help you raise more money over time. Engage donors through personalized messaging, thank you notes, and updates on how their donations are being used. 6. Set specific and achievable targets. Setting specific and achievable targets can help keep your fundraising efforts on track and help you measure your progress. Make sure your targets are realistic and can be achieved within the time frame of your fundraising campaign. 7. Measure and evaluate. Measuring and evaluating the effectiveness of your fundraising efforts is essential for continuous improvement. Use metrics such as donation rates, donor retention rates, and fundraising costs to evaluate your progress and identify areas for improvement. By following these principles, you can increase the efficiency of your fundraising efforts and raise more money for your cause. When should I start saving money? Since young? Or after got a job? It's never too early to start saving money. In fact, starting to save at a young age can set you up for long-term financial success. The earlier you start saving, the more time your money has to grow and compound through investment returns. If you have the opportunity to start saving money when you're young, whether it's through an allowance, part-time job, or other means, it's a good idea to begin building a savings habit. You can start with small amounts and gradually increase your savings as your income grows. However, even if you didn't start saving when you were young, it's never too late to start. As soon as you have a job or a steady income, you should make saving a priority. It's important to have an emergency fund to cover unexpected expenses, such as medical bills or car repairs, and to start saving for long-term goals like retirement. The key is to make saving a consistent habit, regardless of when you start. Set aside a portion of your income each month and make it a priority to build up your savings over time. With discipline and consistency, you can achieve your financial goals and enjoy greater financial security. Which is effective in saving money, stock investment or savings? Stock investment and savings are two different financial strategies that serve different purposes. Saving money involves putting aside a portion of your income into a bank account or other savings vehicle, typically with the goal of building an emergency fund or saving for a specific financial goal, such as a down payment on a home or a vacation. On the other hand, stock investment involves buying shares of publicly traded companies with the goal of earning a return on your investment through appreciation in the value of the shares and/or dividends paid by the company. Both savings and stock investment can be effective ways to build wealth over time, but they serve different purposes and have different risks and potential rewards. Savings are generally considered to be a lower risk strategy, as the funds are typically held in a relatively stable, low-risk savings account or other savings vehicle. While savings accounts typically offer relatively low returns, they are also relatively low risk and offer easy access to funds in case of an emergency. Stock investment, on the other hand, can offer higher returns over the long term, but it also involves higher risk. Stock prices can be volatile and subject to market fluctuations. which means that the value of your investment can fluctuate significantly in the short term. However, over the long term, stocks have historically offered higher returns than savings accounts or other low-risk investments. Ultimately, the best strategy for saving money and investing in stocks will depend on your individual financial goals, risk tolerance, and investment horizon. A financial advisor can help you determine the best strategy for your individual needs and circumstances. What about ETF investment, which is known to be less risky? ETFs, exchange-traded funds, can be a lower-risk investment option compared to individual stocks, but they still carry some degree of risk. ETFs are a type of investment fund that holds a basket of stocks, bonds, or other assets. They are traded on an exchange like individual stocks and offer diversification benefits, as they allow investors to invest in a wide range of assets with a single investment. ETFs can also offer lower fees compared to actively managed mutual funds. Compared to individual stocks, ETFs can be less risky because they provide greater diversification. When you invest in an ETF, you are investing in a basket of securities, which can help to spread your risk across multiple investments. This can reduce the impact of any one security experiencing a significant loss or downturn. However, it's important to note that ETFs still carry some level of risk. The value of an ETF can still fluctuate in response to market conditions, and some ETFs may be more volatile than others, depending on the assets they hold. Before investing in an ETF, it's important to do your research and understand the risks and potential rewards of the specific fund you are considering. It's also important to have a diversified portfolio that includes a mix of different asset classes, including stocks, bonds, and other investments, to help manage risk and achieve your long-term financial goals. How should I spend it after collecting all the money I aimed for? If you've saved up money for a specific goal, it's important to have a plan for how you will spend it. The specific strategy you use will depend on your individual goals and priorities. But here are some general tips to consider. 1. Prioritize your goals. If you have saved money for multiple goals, prioritize which goals are most important to you. For example, if you have saved money for both a down payment on a house and a vacation, you may want to prioritize the down payment, as it will have a greater long-term impact on your financial stability. 2. Make a budget. Before spending your money, create a budget to help ensure that you are using your money wisely. Consider how much money you have, how much you need to spend on essentials like housing and food, and how much you can allocate to other expenses. 3. Pay off debt. If you have any outstanding debts, consider using some of your savings to pay them off. This can help improve your credit score and free up more money for other expenses in the future. 4. Invest in your future. Consider using some of your savings to invest in your future, such as by starting a retirement account or investing in your education or career. 5. Treat yourself. While it's important to use your money wisely, it's also important to reward yourself for your hard work. Consider using some of your savings to treat yourself to something you've been wanting or to enjoy a fun experience. Ultimately, the key is to use your savings in a way that aligns with your goals and priorities and that helps to improve your overall financial stability and well-being.